Right then, so welcome to part 2 of this help guide for making a mail merge document. In part 1, I left you having merged together the standard letter and the data source, and I was about to add in the individual mail merge fields, and I showed you that on the heading here. These were the headings from the database table. So let's go ahead and do that. Right, let's start with up here, and what I need to do is I need to highlight the whole thing including the curly brackets, and then I simply insert the field that I want to do. So I'm going to insert first name, then a space, otherwise they're going to run together, and then surname. Now once I've done that, I can go and preview the results by clicking on here, and you can see I'm on the 5th record. If I go back the way, you can see what it looks like for each of the individual records, which you might want to do just to check, particularly checking the spacing. Untick preview results, and let's carry on with these ones down here. So again, highlight name, and I'm just repeating as before. So first name, space, then surname. Let's move to address, and I think I've got 3 bits to add in. I'm going to add address 1, oops. Then I'm going to put in a comma just to separate the 2 addresses, then address 2 because it's on one line, and then a space, and then the postcode. Contact number goes in here, and that's the telephone number there. And then finally, email address, highlight everything, select email. So those are my merge fields added. Let's have a preview to see what it looks like. To go through each one, just check for spaces. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Last one. Right. So, I appear to have lost the mail merge wizard. So here we are here. So I've written my letter, I've added in my fields. If I go to next, do I want to preview my letters? Well, if I click on this, it will simply flick straight to preview letters, but we've done that before. Do I want to complete the merge? Yes, I do, by pressing this button. So my merge is now completed, and I'm ready to save these files as a separate document. Now, I've got 2 ways of doing this. I can either click on Finish and Merge, or I can click on Edit Individual Letters, Merge to a New Document. I'm just going to carry on with the wizard and click this. It'll ask me which files do I want to merge. Well, I want all of them. Click OK. And what happens now is it creates a new file called Letters1, and on every single page you will notice that there is a record of each individual with their own personalized letter. So there's my direct mail, my standard letter, personalized to each individual, but now saved just as one file. So I can now print out all of these and then send them off. If I go to View and change this to 2 pages, and can I zoom in a bit more? That's not bad evidence to show mail merge, isn't it, with the 5 records. So I need to really save this as a separate file. Let's make sure I save it in the right location. I'm in, oops, not in there, I'm in there, in ER9, database, merge letters. And the beauty of doing this is I now have all my letters mail merged that I can go and check and edit. But if I close this, I've still got the original template merged together with the database. So if I close this like this and save it, if I want to go and bring it up again, let me just go and get my file. Here it is, mail merge template. If I double click on it this time, you'll notice that it asks me, am I linking to this data source? I'll press yes. And if I click on mailings and unclick preview results, you can see that I'm still linked to the data source. So I can go back and print out some more. If I want to change the data source, then I'd have to go in, either go step through the mail merge wizard, or I could go in and edit the list and change that too. But those are the key features of making a mail merged letter.